and burn.
Hey everybody. So tonight I am going to be discussing the Sisters of Mercy's first one from '84, and that of course is First, Last, and Always. I mean, this record is perfect. There's not a bad song on here. Every single track leads in to an even better track. And this record closes out with one of the best songs that they've ever written, and it's like one of my favorite songs they've ever written, and that is Some Kind of Stranger. I mean, there's so many songs on here that I've listened to this record so many times. I mean, I'm not even sure what to say. I mean, it feels like, in a lot of ways, like, it feels like goth was created just so the Sisters of Mercy could form so that they could write and release this record. I mean, this record has, let's see, the title track, First, Last, and Always. Black Planet's on here, Walk Away's on here, No Time to Cry is on here, Between a Rock and a Hard Place, Mary Ann is on here, Some Kind of Stranger, of course, which is, I think, my favorite song on here. And this was the record that I first picked up after hearing No Time to Cry covered by Cradle of Filth on Cradle of Filth's B-sides and the B-sides comp, Bittersweets to Suck You By. And that was the first place that I'd heard No Time to Cry. And at first I thought it was one of their B-sides. And it wasn't until that I checked the liner notes that I found out that it was written by some band called the Sisters of Mercy. And so that's when I looked into that and I found this record. I got this record at Deja Vu Discs in Oshawa for like $8, which is always awesome because had I gone to a chain place, I would have paid $38 for it. And I love that even more. I don't know what to say. I mean, I just feel like, well, actually, overall, I kind of feel like this record doesn't get the most respect, but then that's really just one point of how I feel that, like, the Sisters of Mercy, although they're respected, it always seems like they're mentioned fourth or fifth in the world of sort of gothic influence. And for me, they were always, like, right up there, like, neck and neck with Bauhaus as far as their overall importance. But I liked their music way more than Bauhaus. Like, I love Bela Lugosi's Dead, but I just couldn't find that again in the rest of Bauhaus's stuff. But seeing as how No Time to Cry was the first song I heard from the Sisters of Mercy, and that song is just indicative of their overall sound. I mean, even when the Sisters of Mercy are at their weakest, like say at a lot of points on Vision Thing, they're still strong. They're still light years ahead of most bands. But this record is just so unique in that every single song kicks ass. And I love that when one of those records comes along where I just don't disagree with any tracks on there. And I think my absolute most favorite thing is that after all these years, I'm still not sick of this record. Because I listen to like Walk Away and Some Kind of Stranger and Mary Ann, No Time to Cry. I listen to these songs like all the time. This record is amazing. Eldritch and Company fucking knocked it out of the park. And again, I just feel like it doesn't get the respect that it deserves. So I think I'm going to leave it there because that's pretty much everything I wanted to say. Yeah. So, like always, thank you so much for hanging out with me for however long this has been while I discuss the Sisters of Mercy's first album from 1984, and that is First, Last, and Always. Like always, if you like this review or you love this record, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. But like always, don't forget that you kick ass. You matter a lot. And I will see you guys really soon because fuck knows, this seems to be all I do. Have a good night.